What's up, y'all? D.
I'm Jaws.
We are back.
As you can see, we're at a different setting today. We are trying something different and something new.
We are cooking something up in the kitchen with our guest, Esther Ramanakiwai. Esther, thank you so much for joining us today. We are so excited to be with you.
So what are you cooking today, Esther?
Well, today I'm making one of my favorite meals. It's super easy. It's called lemon rosemary chicken with baked sweet potatoes and baked broccoli. So I'm making rosemary lemon chicken today. So I have chicken thighs here. I have all my ingredients. Everything's ready to go. And then I have, for my sides, broccolini and sweet potato. But I will be needing help to cook these up, so
let's go!
Alright, we're ready.
Let's do this!
Alright, Esther, so what am I helping you with today?
well, first things first, did you wash your hands?
I did.
Okay.
It's all clean, guys.
Good to know. Alright, here we go. So I need help cutting the sweet potato. I've already started on a couple, but just to show you what they need to look like when they're cut. So
Alright.
they all have to be the same size so that they cook evenly.
Okay. Oops.
That's totally fine. There you go. That's
Is that
good.
too big?
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
Alright, not too bad.
Yeah, just as long as they're the same size. You can just throw this one away.
Oh.
And then you can just cut that one in half. Alright, Dee, so did you wash your hands too, or?
I showed it.
Okay, great. So what I need you to do is mince up some garlic. There you go. I
Just like
minced
that?
and yeah, just kind of mold it.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, look at, you don't know me.
I have chicken here. I have chicken thighs. I'm gonna grab my apple cider vinegar. All right, and then we're gonna put half a cup of apple juice right in there. To do half a teaspoon of paprika. So there we go. And then half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Very good. The thing about cooking though, like with measuring and stuff, doesn't have to be perfect. Just mix it all together to still be fine. And then we're gonna do half a teaspoon of black pepper, and then 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 teaspoon of salt. Salt. And now we're gonna work on the rosemary. So I'm gonna get a couple of leaves here. I think I'm just gonna use 2 branches. Just chop it up, throw it in there, and mix it. So use this. And for this recipe, you don't have to let it sit for 30 minutes or an hour. Okay, so now we're just gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes, and then we're ready to go cook it.
So Esther, how do you decide on a dish and what inspires you to make the decision?
Well, for me, I live with my family, so sometimes I get to ask them what they'd like for dinner or lunch or whatever meal I'm making. I also have cookbooks all over my house, so I just look through that, and whatever picture looks good, I just make it. So yeah.
Okay.
I've had some of those cookings and it's been great.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yes.
Especially the dessert. It's the best.
Yes.
You've been over way too much.
You can go faster if you want.
Ooh, look at that. Just look at that.
It looks burnt.
No, that's yours.
That's the one Do you have a favorite chef that you follow, or you're currently following, or a cooking show that you religiously watch?
Well, my favorite cooking show is Chopped on Food Network.
Yeah.
That one's a really good one. They just find 4 chefs and they compete with one another, and then they're given all these crazy different ingredients, and they have to come up with a dish. And it's all timed and everything, and there's so much pressure and anxiety. So that's one of my favorite.
Esther, thank you so much for coming today and making dinner for us. And
course.
helping us with this dessert competition.
Yes.
Hey,
Thank you. Yes,
let's go.
It was a lot of fun.
That was
I
fun,
had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me, you guys.
for sure. Just before we wrap it up, where did your love for cooking come from? How did it all start?
Well, it started, I want to say 2003. I was really young then. And I remember my mom, we had a lot of friends over, and I remember walking to the kitchen and she was cutting up pumpkin,
Yeah.
and I just saw her throwing it in the pot. And that's when I was just like blown away. I'm just like, there's other foods out there other than like curry. And like chop suey and all that. That's all good, but it really opened my eyes to see like what other foods were out there and that you can use different kinds of recipes and all of that. And then right after that, mom, like literally the day after, mom got rushed to the hospital, and both her kidneys failed and she had to start dialysis right away.
Yeah.
And so that's when I had to like, help dad around the kitchen with meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and that stuff, and help my siblings and all of that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't an obligation or anything. It was like, I love my family and I'm all for my family, and making food for them and all of that was easy because I loved it, because it helped us like come together and take our minds, off of negative things and all of that.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've just been, had a love for cooking and all of that.
That's awesome.
So it's way beyond cooking, huh? For you, it's way beyond just cooking, right? It goes deep within.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when it comes to cooking, my favorite part is at the end when I bring food to the table, people come together. And I love that.
That's
People get to
awesome.
come and connect and have different kinds of conversations. And we've had so many people at our table with so many like differences and different beliefs and values and all of that.
Yeah.
And then coming together and loving one thing and connecting over that is, it fills me up. Just watching them enjoy the food and conversate is my kind of food, if that makes any sense. It fills me up and like makes me happy to see that people connecting over the simple thing of food.
Breaking bread.
I mean, that is so true. We see people like come together. I mean, to the restaurants, and people get together a lot.
Yeah.
With one common thing, right? Which is food,
Food.
and that's
Food.
that's so awesome.
Yeah.
How how you view all these and how your passion comes about. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is something that I know, like, I've been one of those people that's been very fortunate to sit at your table and enjoy your good food and good conversation. I know that cooking is something that you're passionate about, but it's not something that you necessarily think as like a career.
Right.
So if someone was watching and they just love doing something, because sometimes people think that just because they're passionate about something, that's what they got to do for the rest of their life. What would you tell them, like, in how to pursue that passion, even if it's not something that they're thinking career-wise?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to cooking, I wouldn't really call it like a passion, but it's something I enjoy doing. I like doing. It's like a hobby, and like for someone who's just like trying to figure it out, I mean, go for it, try it, and and just not worry about other people will say or think. I mean, at the end of the day, do what makes you happy and get your mind off of stressful things that are happening around the world and stuff.
It's like a form of therapy almost.
Yeah, it really is. Like like gardening, cooking, or anything, working out, or it's definitely a form of meditation for me. But do what makes you happy and like relaxed and able to just have hope and everything's gonna be okay. I don't know if that makes sense.
So is this something you want to do career-wise, or not at all? Or
No,
just like a hobby? Because I hear you say it's a hobby. It's something that you love to do on the side.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's definitely a hobby. Like I said, the reason why I do is just like.
So you don't see yourself like being a chef,
No,
Okay.
I don't see myself being a chef or anything. But it's just a hobby. I love to be able to cook food for others, like my family, and just have everyone come together.
Sweet.
Alright guys, if you're out there, remember, go try new things, right? You don't have to, I mean, it could be anything. It could be anything, okay? So stay busy, just like us, right? We're trying new things all the time, and you'll see this a lot coming up. Dee and I will go out and just try different things, you know, just never know, you know, you might fall in love with some stuff, some you might not like, and you won't know until you try it, right? So that's the whole thing about it. Don't be afraid, don't be scared to take that first step and see how it goes. Right?
Yeah, for sure. I think your dreams are birthed out of taking risks, and go out there, like John said, take a risk and figure it out. It's not the end of the world. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Right.
On to the next thing, right?
Yep.
Esther, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you were gonna say something.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, basically, it's time to go get it, guys.
Go
get it. Yep.
All right, subscribe to our YouTube channel, DJ Kaiwai, and our Instagram, DJ Kaiwai, at DJ Kaiwai.
Yes, subscribe, share with friends, and
Yes.
there's more stuff, fun stuff coming up, guys. Don't miss out.
Esther, thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me. It was
Thank
just
you.
fun.
Thank you, Esther. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time, guys. Adios.
Boom.
Boom.
Thumbs up, 10 out of 10. So like and subscribe on Instagram and YouTube at DJ Kaiwai.
Let's go.
Follow us for
Yes.
more fun stuff.
Yes, do that, guys. Do that.
We're hungry,
Okay.
that's why.
We're hungry, sorry.
We're, yes.
Yes.
Great stuff.
Alright, see you guys.